Michael Majors, Justin Cohen. We don't need the deck list for this. We've watched these guys play all weekend long. It's Death Shadow on Death Shadow. And it looks like Justin Cohen is at 1 with Michael Majors at 6. Cohen with an Inquisition of Kozilek. Nothing. Now, I'm wondering if he has Lingering Souls in the graveyard, and it looks like he does.
So, something to know about the Death Shadow mirror match post-board. For as fast as this deck is game 1, it becomes a grind fest.
Yes,
and you do situate yourself with a lot of removal, Lingering Souls, Ranger of Eos, all that stuff.
Modern Constructed number 9. Modern Constructed number 9.
Major's currently up a game. Cohen trying to hold on this game. Again, he's at 1. He just flashed back Lingering Souls. 2 more Spirits to chump block both those Tarmogoyfs. Majors will sacrifice a fetch land. He's going to fall down to 4. He just has a fetch land in his hand. He draws a removal spell. Most likely game over. Don't have a great look at what's in Cohen's hand right now.
Yep, and you can see, you know, the goal here from Cohen is try to race with the 1 Spirit while he can and chump block out of this. It's going to be hard. But yeah, he is busted by a removal spell. Even additional threat cards can be very hard to beat.
Swamp ain't it. Goyfs are in, Spirits are dead. See if Majors wants to play this Verdant Catacombs that Justin knows about. He does. Justin will untap. He's got a land in his hand as well. He needs a great draw. He found a Traverse.
That's got to play here.
What's that gonna find? I mean, Death Shadow's enormous if that's what he wants to go get. If he has a Rampager, that would be game over, but I don't think he has one on his list this weekend. So just a 12-12. Your turn. That's all.
Major still drawing to all sorts of cards.
Majors will untap and draw. Thoughts? Ugh.
That ain't it.
Not you. Pass the turn back. Let's go over to Justin Cohen. Justin Cohen might be allowed to attack this turn with Death Shadow. Picked up a copy of Bauble. That'll give him the information.
Yeah, now he knows if the attack is safe. That's worth a lot here. Also, if a Tarfire's on top, he knows he's just dead.
Also true. Also true. Well, it is kind of interesting because Majors has a fetch land on the top of his deck.
Sure.
So maybe you take a look.
You still got to look.
Hollywood it up.
You still got to take a look. You got to know.
It's like when you target someone with Jace's Fate Seal, they have a fetch land in play. Ooh, boy, that's good. I wanted to get him to shuffle.
It's one of my favorite moments in Legacy is with the fetch land out, opponent who's competent, Jason Fate Seals and leaves it on top, and you just draw a card, and both of you know what happened. I'm like, I'm trying to eat your fetch land. I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Now, let's see.
It's the waiting game. Now, here's the other thing to note. If Cohen attacks with his Death Shadow, Majors has got a real attractive double block.
Yep.
Because that's a 12-12, and the Tarmogoyfs are 6-7s.
Yeah, you just got to sit.
Majors has drawn. Oh, boy. Is that another Thoughtseize?
Yep.
Thoughtseize flooded, huh?
I mean, one removal spell from either party just breaks this whole game open.
Boy, does it ever.
Because Cohen draws a removal spell here. Kills the Tarmogoyf, then the Tarmogoyf's chump blocking. I think that might be Tarfire on the top. It was a red card.
Cohen will draw. Street Wraith?
And cast that.
And a Tarmogoyf. No,
he's got Verdant Catacombs. Never mind.
No, he cannot.
I thought he had land number 5.
Yeah.
Start go swamp walking here. You got flyer, you got swamp walker. And that's 4.
That is 4. But he can't get that Street Wraith on the battlefield right now. He did pick up a Tarmogoyf. Now, if it is a red card, uh-oh. Well, I think it is appropriate to play a Tarmogoyf right now.
Well, the question is if he wants to attack with the Death Shadow, I think.
So let's imagine that is a Tarfire. What can you do to get Majors to sack his fetch land?
I don't know if there's anything.
What can you do? Do you attack first? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you might as well get this point in.
Okay. Well, there's a Tarmogoyf. Sack your land. Sack your land.
Oh, it's a Rampager.
Gore Clan. Gore Clan.
Yeah, it was a red card.
Yep.
And that, you know, in theory, that's good. You can go over the top of the Tarmogoyf.
You sure would think it's good. Now, Major's got a lot to think about here because can I beat a Fatal Push? Well, you know, could he have beaten a Fatal Push anyway? Probably not.
I think you would have seen Fatal Push last turn because he would have just Fatal Push one of your blockers. Now you're in the Abyss.
Yep.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, and Majors, I think, you know, he took a moment and thought about it. He said, you know what, if you had something, You would have cast it. You don't have anything. Gorkline Rampager is going to do it, and it will get the job done. Michael Major is going to win this match here over Justin Cohen. 2 games to 0. Death Shadow going to take care of Death Shadow. We knew it was going to be popular. It's the most popular deck here in day number 2, and it's Majors giving Cohen his 2nd loss.